Warning, Shut Up, Let's Talk contains some rad but heavy language and adult themes and may not be suitable for audiences under 18. Viewer discretion is advised. What up? It's Shut Up, Let's Talk episode 14, but before anything, we need to roll this. This is too good. Thank us later. Oh my god. Alright guys, episode 114 of Shut Up, Let's Talk, guys. Joined along here with the lovely Claudia. We got Chris hanging out, also known as the longest Instagram name of all time.
No.
How are you guys, man? It's been a crazy time, has it not? Thank you everybody in the chat for being alive still.
Yes, you survived quarantine, and now we're here for you. Seriously. We're not actually in the same room. We've done a mirror feed. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. This is special effects. This is the smoke and mirrors that you've heard about. It's been a crazy last few weeks, folks. I mean, has it been? I mean, it hasn't really been that. It hasn't been personally crazy. It's just everything around me.
Yeah, it's like the anticipation, the suspense. Shit could get real.
As Cardi said.
You know. Like, what was it that just was announced at 9 o'clock today?
Oh, yeah, that people should be apart from each other, like 6 feet.
Mandatory,
yes. And the police can give you warnings and eventually, like, put charges or tickets or something like that.
I'll give you tickets.
That's crazy.
That's not good, man. That's not good. So
they're like, don't worry, we're going to take that $1,000 back from you real fast.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Yeah, everybody's going to have to stay the fuck inside.
Well, the cases are incrementing pretty fast.
They are. It's kind of insane how quickly everything is kind of spreading. This is, first of all, when did this kind of start? The end of January?
Mid-January, no?
In China. I thought they said that, like, well, I mean, like, what, in the States or like?
Oh, this recent, like, you know, the viral virus.
Well, globally or nationally?
No, like, when did it originate? That whole China thing, you know, like where the bat video and all that. Like, when did that video happen?
The Kung Flu.
Oh no, I've heard of it. I heard that one the other day, and I was like, you know what? That's the worst.
I was gonna play it out. No. I think they said like back since like October. That's when like that shit happened. But like I don't know when. You know, like obviously if it's been that long, like it's everywhere. Like,
yes.
You know, like you know how the world works. You know how much travel is. People are like traveling every day all over the world.
Absolutely, and I don't know if we should launch straight into the conspiracy theories, but isn't it crazy?
I was thinking about it
because you said October, and then I was like, you know what? Oh, one of the big theories is that they knew about it for so long, but they kept quiet. And some people don't think that's even a theory at all. Some people, I mean, is that the truth?
Have you heard about the FEMA camps?
No, tell us more.
What FEMA camps? Tell us.
No, I told you about it.
Tell us about it.
Tell us.
Where they have like
Tell them.
Ooh, yes.
Where they have a whole bunch of coffins, and supposedly per coffin, like they can fit like 6 bodies, and
what the fuck?
Yeah, I actually can pull up the picture. Like, put FEMA camps, baby.
Oh no, I don't know if the people at home can see that.
No, well,
for us.
We'll like narrate it.
Yes.
And act it out.
Just put FEMA camps. That's all you have.
Coroba circus.
Coronavirus.
Put images.
Oh, images. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it's easier.
Okay, all right. We're looking it up, folks. All right, this is live and in the moment.
So
we're live and bringing you the news.
These in the picture. Give me 1 second. Let me actually, for the homies at home. That's why they're called homies, I guess. Let's just do a thing for them. Yay! Now they can see what we see.
Oh, okay, so just go up, baby, and just erase the core, whatever the coronavirus.
Just put FEMA,
yes. Look, put that picture under the fourth one. That one. All those are coffins.
What?
So supposedly the gore.
Oh no, Facebook. Well, that's where the picture leads. But yes, you guys can see the picture there.
Yeah, but like, there is people that have witnessed that.
Really?
Yes.
Woo.
Oh, look, there's a better picture down there.
You
This
see?
one. It's in the daylight.
Whoa. Let's see view image.
They're like, we are ready to burn your body.
For real, right? Look at that. The head is what we're looking at. Kind of crazy.
And I'm not saying the right or the wrong. Maybe the government is just prepared, but for any catastrophe.
Right. I mean, yeah. I guess. I mean, you know, unfortunately, there does need to be a place for all those people that have unfortunately not made it so far. You know. And
Yeah,
I mean, look at like
a lot of them are, you know, in their 60s, 70s, 80s. There's like the rare case of like the person, like there was a mother that had it already. She gave birth. The baby obviously had it.
Right.
So I mean, I didn't follow that one, but I heard about it.
Well, Florida has the youngest rate on ages. It's from I think they said like 20 to like 58. And other states it starts like in like 60 all the way to 90. Something.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like you see stuff on there, and like you like, it's okay. You see people like putting on this whole narrative, like they were texting their like friend or something. Like you hear like someone that's like in their 20s and 30s that went from like being perfectly healthy and fit to like being like throwing up and like hospitalized, and like there's like different symptoms and stuff. So it's like, you know, like, is it evolving? Is it just like there's different symptoms for everyone? Is it just because I thought it was just like a really, 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 really nasty flu, and if you have a low immune system, you're screwed. And if you're one of those like people of high risk to that, then
asthma people and all
yeah,
that.
exactly. But, I mean, not even because like my older brother has asthma, and it's like I heard that like they're not even at risk, but they're still. It's like
people with diabetes. Sorry to interrupt you, but like people with diabetes, they're a high risk, as studies have shown.
Oh,
and
for
they have
sure.
also shown that like lately they're discovering more like uncommon symptoms because they're like gathering more information. So like it's crazy because what Chris is saying, everybody seems to like show it differently. It just like we're just like getting the information on all this virus thing.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. You know, I mean, and now everybody's getting the testing done. So imagine all the numbers we're going to hear. It's going to be one of those natural moments where, you know, it's supposed to be, you know, obviously everybody's getting the results all at once. So it's going to be a big number no matter what happens. But it's just nobody, everybody's going to get scared. So, you know, I guess it's like maybe that's what they didn't I forgot the I don't know who it was recently. One of the politic people. He did say something like it's going to get really bad, you know, this week, you know.
It's like, no, Cardi already said that.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna get real.
Well, on the positive note,
No face touching.
the guy from Miami-Dade, he said that they're working together with the University of Miami to get this test kits that gives the result within 30 minutes.
Whoa, that's pretty nuts.
That would be crazy.
I mean, I saw something like that. There was like a kit that you could do like an at-home test already, and I was
Really?
like, is that real or is that just like
People
some
trying to get your
BS
money?
bullshit ad? You know, like it's like are people just? I mean, I don't know.
It's just like a magic 8 ball. Just says yes or no.
It's like, oh, here you go at home.
Ask
test.
again later. Yeah, it's like, wait, what?
COVID negative.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. The name is so crazy, right? COVID-19. To me, it always sounds like a UFC event. I'm always like,
I mean, the worst thing is like how like it started off and people were like not giving a shit at all. Like, you know, like it was just like it's like meme central. It's viral. Like everyone, there's like there's
Another flu
there's
season.
like everything. There's songs. There's like raps. There's friggin' like memes. Like everything, dude. Like there's literally like it's like. Like literally, this is the first time in our entire life
people are like
that
laughing
some
about
shit
death.
like this has happened.
Yes.
Everybody's laughing about death everywhere. It's so bad, dude. Like, sorry, I'm just saying. Like, I feel so bad for anybody who's Italian right now, man. Like, their home is just getting ravaged, dude.
I mean, we're not far behind.
No, it's bad, but I mean,
We're about to be the epicenter of the pandemic.
We're a very high transit country, so it makes sense that we're going to be one of those other countries that are going to have a high distribution, just the way that people are.
I guess the problem is that, and they're not saying it's a problem with the culture, obviously, but just a problem scientifically is that everybody says hi, face to face over here, giving each other a kiss on the cheek, and that made,
oh no, that stopped. Remember, we're elbow.
Absolutely. But I mean, I guess that's probably how it spreads so easily. Like you get very affectionate people out here, and it's just
yes,
man, just not a good
we're suffering.
We're real right having to stay away. It's just unbelievable. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's just it's interesting to see how a lot of good songwriting going on. Everybody's getting really good at their instruments. I've been seeing on Instagram. My God, people are getting good on their techniques.
Oh no, like it's gonna be great for. I mean, at the same time, it's like the solo person, like the one man band guys that are like able to just like distribute their content. But it's like even still, like, don't you think like some of the bands are like they're like, yo, I don't know, man. I'm gonna stay. I'll see you later, guy. Like, I mean, I know that our band like was like, yo, we're gonna pause practice just in case. Like,
until further.
We'll wait until just like everything else. Like all of our shows got canceled or postponed or rescheduled. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
The day music died for sure. Like coronavirus brought down music.
Everything, dude.
Instantly.
Especially music, because that is a very live event where people are elbow to elbow, literally.
Yes.
That's. I feel bad for anybody trying to make a buck these days. Who's.
Everybody. Like.
The street artists in New York.
It affects everyone.
Oh well, no. They tried to quarantine New York, and then like supposedly like everyone like that was either a relative or someone in Florida or like lived here or whatever. Yeah. Supposedly like 10,000 people like either drove or hopped on planes to drive to South Florida, and like there's like a 14-day self quarantine. And I'm like,
goodness.
They're taking their name and their info, but it's like you're not. Like, do you know how many things they can touch and cough on from point A to B?
And if you look at the spring break videos, people are literally climbing into each other's mouths. That's how close they are. They're just like, it's insane how close everybody was getting. Shout out to Bianca in the chat. Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. In the middle of
happy Rona Day.
Chat better be lit today. I know everybody's home.
These are all home.
We know everybody.
I know we didn't promote this. This was very last minute. We were just like, hey,
we thought about it yesterday.
Something. It was yesterday moment, and then I was surprised when I heard your story today. Yes. I was like, oh shit, we're doing this.
Yeah, I bet both of you were kind of like, oh damn, we really are doing this.
I was like, yo, okay. Oh wait, we said this yesterday. Yeah, whatever. We live down the street from each other, so it's like,
yeah, it's a good time. And Chris is always here during all the other episodes. He's always the live studio audience.
I'm always there.
Yeah,
on the bed.
Live studio audience, man. I'm telling you. So now the last episode we did was what, Halloween?
Ooh, yeah.
It was Halloween.
Yeah, that was It's already been
a months.
My time. 2020 feels like it's been like 5 years already, and it's
testing center, cars in the park, actually across the street. Well, actually, I shouldn't be saying that. Very close to where we are.
Nearby, we don't live in this area at all.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a testing center in a park, and apparently the cars, I haven't even seen it yet because I've been trying not to get out much. I don't anyway, but especially now. And apparently the cars are like
introvertedly extroverted.
I love that you haven't said anything in a long time, but girlfriends have that talent. I'm telling you, it's a gift. It's a gift from above or both
Those
directions.
are little shows of love.
I love it. What were we talking about? The park. The cars are wrapped around the park. Apparently, right? It's a big line.
Yes.
I mean, is anybody gonna get there? Are you gonna get there? Wait.
What is it?
The CB
away.
Smith testing park thing.
What happened?
That the cars are lined up out on the street.
Oh, I've heard that. But I haven't seen it.
Nobody's seen anything these days, right? It's a good time to be a streamer.
It's like house, store, house, liquor store, house, liquor store, liquor.
Supermarket.
Oh,
right. Eventually, there's so much liquor, the house becomes a liquor store.
I don't know, man. Like, I've just been hoarding beer just in case. I'm like, my fridge will be full. Every beer out, another beer in.
Dude, I'm telling you, we've been drinking quite a bit of beer. Everybody's been getting fat this quarantine. I'm telling you, everybody's eating all the fucking Oreos and shit that they.
Hence why we're wearing black.
Right? The most flattering of colors. My house became less rose. That's hilarious.
Your house? What?
Yes, we have our house this weekend. If you are not sick and you're not around any ratchet people, Bianca just said it's Las Rosas. She said it, not me. No.
So you've just been jamming and beer the whole time?
Wait, was that a name? No, Bianca, no.
Have you been jamming? Have you been playing your instruments yet?
I played drums probably. I left my bass amp at Lewis's house because I was like, I'm about to move. Actually, I kind of got like, we like literally right before every shit hit the fan, they were like, we have to move, and I was like, oh, okay. So I found a place. I'm just waiting for the approval, and then I'm supposed to move in the middle of this chaos.
Well, we're gonna be there backing you up, so we'll be part of that whole.
Yes, hopefully soon.
Part of that whole fun.
Luckily, we don't have to paint, so I'm just gonna be like, all right, guys, convoy.
Yes.
Need about like 4 people,
Yes.
and we're
Have
good.
a thermometer with you.
Yeah, right. We had gloves and masks the whole time. That's hilarious. It is pretty insane outside. Seeing people drive with the gloves and the masks and stuff like
The
that is pretty
Uber
creepy.
drivers.
I feel bad for
With
them.
I always I won't say complain. Like it always made me wonder a lot. Like in China, how everybody always wear masks. I was like, it must suck to live in a place like that. And now we're like,
dude, I had to wear one. I had to wear one at my job for a bit. They're annoying as shit. They're annoying
Yeah,
to
but
put
you
on.
already have like your blast shield.
Well, I mean, like a direct like face, like the the one that everybody's been wearing.
The reason I'm here and I trust them is she's off here, and he works in a very sterile environment, and I work from home. So if anything, I'm probably the biggest threat to them because I've waited a very long time to accommodate social distancing.
Whatever. I mean,
we trust you.
The liquor killed it.
yeah, exactly. You don't seem, you ain't coughing. It's fine. Well, not for that reason.
Strong immunity, very strong.
What's everybody been doing during the quarantine? What video games is everybody playing? I've been playing a lot of video games. It's kind of crazy.
I've probably, I don't know. I haven't been playing anything at home because like I've still been working. Obviously, nothing's changed for me. I've been working from home like for the past 3 years, so it's like I'm just like, oh great, taking advantage of like everyone else not working from home, so they're all like slower. They're like, oh, you hear like kids in the background, dogs barking, and the videos are hilarious of people on online school right now.
Oh.
I'm sure there's people that have seen that one video of someone, just
Dropping
taking. They were like, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I forgot I have my video stream on.
That's the craziest thing on the planet. Like, how do you forget? Like, did you think you hit the mute shit? Like, did you really have to go that bad that just all logic? Like, you just really were confident in that click that you muted your cam or something? Like, what happened, dude? Cover it up. Do something. Find a way. Point it away from you. Do something.
Bianca says Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal probably have crazy spikes in sales.
Yeah, they both did just come out, and I know everybody's playing Doom because and Animal Crossing. I've been seeing them in my newsfeed all.
Oh
day.
yeah, everyone's like, add me on Switch. Here's my code. Switch.
Animal Crossing looks cool. I've been since the GameCube. I've been wanting to play it, but I never got around to it. Looks like it's kind of like The Sims, but like you're different animals and creatures and things, right?
Oh yeah, we talked
I
about
would
it.
not
we
know.
talked about getting it.
I think so.
We should though.
I don't know. I never played it. Bianca would be able to tell you. Bianca's my roommate.
More than projected.
In the
Yeah,
chat.
absolutely. Yeah, for real. And, all the parents must be bored. I wonder what game the parents are buying for, because parents that have like kids that have, because I'm sure that parents are buying games for their kids and
I would say
ways
the
to entertain
Switch.
them.
The Switch for sure,
Like, I
because
wonder what-
like it's the most portable. Shit
Yeah.
hits the fan, you can take it with
Yeah,
you.
true.
You're like,
Apocalypse
you're
ready.
like, I got that.
Oh,
Right, the PS Vita's looking good right about now.
Wait, look at the Pac-Man.
The Pac-Man?
Yes.
Oh, the little mini arcade?
Yes.
Yes, the little mini arcade things that they have. Oh, man. Yeah, I wish the PSP was better than it was, because Sony just gave up on that thing, man.
Yeah.
Did I say
that
PSP? I meant Vita. Did I say the Vita? What did I say?
You said the PSP Vita earlier. And
I
now
meant the Vita. Sorry.
I didn't go for the Vita because I was worried about the titles. I was like, and I was already like, the PSP was probably like one of the last things I bought like during high school. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this, and like I had the converter for like everything, so I'd be like, in high school, it's like, look, I put a YouTube video on my PSP. Look at me, I'm cool.
I used to do the same shit. Convert videos to, and it was MP4 ahead of its time.
Yeah, no, dude, the PSP was amazing. Like you could like jailbreak it or crack it or root it or whatever you want to call it.
Homebrew.
All of those you can like put, and like you can just put anything on it. It was like awesome.
It's the best, man. It's funny. We started talking about it again in this Facebook thing. Do you remember the PSP, the little PlayStation thing?
The black one,
man,
yes.
yeah. I used to have one. I still do.
Still, huh?
Yeah, I still got that one. I realized the battery's probably just the thing wrong in it. I probably just got to get a new battery.
Yeah, I like opened mine up.
Most likely.
It was like in storage, and I like opened it. It was like all swollen, like about to explode. I was like,
whoa. Swollen.
yeah, they
That's
like
crazy.
yeah batteries
Yeah.
like you know.
Oh, I thought you meant the PSP.
No, the battery.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I had to buy a new battery and the case because like it like was like all disformed.
That's wild, man. Parents are watching Netflix. Yeah, true. PSA play Animal Crossing. Sure. Hell yeah. I'm sure a lot of mediocre shows are going to do extremely well due to everyone being bored. We're going to see some lackluster season 2s. I don't even know how they're going to be filming anything these days, right? I feel like even the actors are sitting home, right? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, all
Wonder
right,
what
we're
they're
gonna film, like you know how like they did what was it like those movies when they like the same actor plays all the characters.
Oh no, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be like Austin Powers.
Yeah, like
Oh, God.
yeah, like one of those or like what was it? Nutty Professor. There you
Nutty
go.
Professor.
I was like, yes, Eddie Murphy.
The clumps. Oh my God. What up, Jose? What up, Andy?
What
Got
up,
some
whoa?
More homies hanging out in the chat tonight. Everybody's what's everybody's quarantine plan, man? What are the meals? What are the foods? Well, I said the same thing twice.
The meals.
I'm just hungry.
meals,
The meals, the foods,
Right.
and the things that go in your belly.
I need a pizza. What's the food? What are the shows? What are the games? What is the everything? What are you guys doing? What the hell is everybody doing?
Yeah. How are you all? Yeah, Tyler. There you go.
yourselves.
Exactly, Tyler Perry. That's what I was thinking also.
Perry.
But I was like, no, old school. Eddie Murphy did it first.
I don't think I've seen a Tyler Perry movie yet. None of the Medea stuff.
I've
I
only
haven't
seen
none of
bits
it.
and pieces and like clips and memes and
Who's
shit.
that? I'm really ignorant with acting.
He's the director from Atlanta that makes like everybody calls them black comedies, but it's a
Bianca's eating
slippery
my
slope these
food.
days.
No.
Eating
Don't eat my
Chris's-
food.
Yeah, you guys are both vegan, so you guys got all those good vegan jams.
You guys is a lot of people. I have the good food.
Ooh. So what are vegans cooking at this time, man? Because thankfully all the meat is gone. Thankfully, so for you guys must be chilling.
No,
You guys got all this extra.
surprisingly, like I went to
Not
Whole
much.
Foods. There was barely anything. Like
Shit.
I was able to get like certain things, but like everything else was sold out. Like there was no vegan ground beef or sausage or any of like the stuff that I would like cook on like the stove or on the grill or whatever. Like, so it's like I bought like whatever I could.
Yeah, man, just for real, right? Like,
I'm like hoping that everyone keeps going crazy already and finishes their buying, and then like things will calm down and they'll restock maybe. I don't know.
right? Yeah, hopefully, man. I mean, I don't know why hasn't Hot Pockets thought of a vegan Hot Pocket yet? I mean, that's so crazy.
They have things that are similar, but I don't know, like
Doesn't
all
work.
those frozen things. Like it's very if like aside from like vegan nuggets, like the frozen things that you like heat up and you like or microwave. It's like
yeah, no,
Yeah.
not
like
good,
all
not
of those
good.
like
Not
you know
good.
like the empanada things. Like you open it and it's just like a little like turd of
It's
like
just like an
mush.
alien- yeah.
It's like a mush turd of like
Sad.
things, and you're just like
Gonna eat that.
you're like like
Let me
one-
douse it in hot sauce.
Yeah, I'd prefer to cook. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I'd rather like have
Definitely.
my food like look at least like appetizing and taste good.
Jose said salmon and roasted beets. Word, damn. Jose's like in a castle, like.
He's like, I've got salmon and roasted beets
Yeah, that's Castlevania meal, dude.
and
That's
a
amazing.
stein of ale.
That's epic. That's what's up. Andy says, "Bro, everyone is the chef on Instagram, and I'm here eating cereal." Well, what cereal at least? Cereal is
Raisin
good
Bran, cornflakes,
I
frosted
love
stuff. I
flakes.
love. Yeah, Chris is
Do
naming
tell.
all the hits.
Yes.
She loves Raisin
chocolate
Bran.
fra- no.
I love cornflakes.
Oreo-O's. What were they? Do you remember those?
Oreo-O's?
The Oreo
The cereal?
Yeah.
Oh, so good, dude. They would like
Throwback.
change your milk, like chocolate milk.
Yeah, it was like Oreo-O's.
It was great. It was great.
Chocolate.
Chris brought refrigerated food and pleasure snacks. Pleasure snacks? What the hell is that? I've never heard that phrase in my life. I bought dried goods and end of the world type stuff. That's amazing. Pleasure snacks. That's gonna be the next Mood Theory song. Pleasure snacks.
Pleasure snacks. Yeah,
That's gonna be the. We're gonna hear. We're gonna hear Brandon on the vocals. Pleasure snack. Yes, we're gonna hear him. It's gonna be great, dude. I'm excited.
So So I don't know.
Oh my god.
What it was growing up, childhood traumas. I don't know.
Bring me your pleasure snacks.
Yeah, like one of my best friends. I'm still friends with him. He lives out in Texas, and he had a snack drawer.
That's the snacks for the porn. Yeah, for real, right? Those are the midnight snacks.
It's like fruit roll-ups. It's like, dude, they like whenever I go fruit roll-up. You have no idea. Like this is like the age of like, all right, I've been vegan now for like almost a little bit over 5 years. So like when I started, there was like jack shit to eat. Like there was nothing. Like you were like there, like, oh fuck, let me fucking figure out how to cook tofu because
eat more bread. Right.
Oh yeah, no, it was rough. No, it was rough. The cheese didn't melt. Like, yeah, you could have spaghetti. Like, I mean, we still, you know, like, we had our things, but like now it's like I go to the store, I'm like, what? It's like the Keebler fucking fudge cookie shit. Like,
let's do it. Let's get them.
Let me get two. So like whenever I see junk food, I'm just like there, and it's like. I'm just like overbuying and I'm like half of my cart, it's like $200 of like junk food, and then like everything else is like real food. I
want a really good vegan burger. They're so good. We need that. I love it, man. I love it. Vegan.
Like 80% of the food that I get here is like basically vegan.
That is true. That is true. A lot of vegetables, thankfully, in the Indian diet. What were you going to say a second ago? You were going to say something.
We all froze. We were like, Claudia's going to say something.
Yeah.
Doesn't Kush by
Kush and Linwood?
Yes, has a really...
I was like, wait, what?
I thought we hit all this
stuff. No, has a really good vegan burger.
A vegan burger? They do?
Yes,
oh, okay.
I've heard, and I've just never gone. I don't know. Like, I've heard.
It's a little pricey because per burger is like $20.
You have no idea.
But
there is a place in South Point, Miami Beach. And they have a truffle burger that's like $58.
Oh, God.
Well,
yeah, let's just...
50 and 50.
I feel bad for the people spending the money when there's kids dying.
Yeah. I mean, that's everyone that doesn't finish their plate at the end of the day. You know?
Just like, hey.
Lower the portions. America's getting fat, right? You know? Like,
I need broke burgers. That's where I need to be. I need to be at the... You know what's funny? You know what's the best? Speaking of broke burgers, you know what's the best? You cut a hot dog in half and then you put it in a burger bun. Remember that? Oh, man, those are good times.
I don't know. I specifically remember the moment that I chose to never eat a hot dog ever again in my life.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, they're full of like, you know, Satan's like
that's what I'm so I remember this like a video like if I had a film thing just like going.
Oh, I thought you were doing the meat grinder thing for a second.
But like I remember it like it was yesterday. It was like my mom was driving and she was like, they're like, yeah, hot dogs made out of like this and that and this and I was just like, who the fuck would want to eat that?
Yeah,
that's fucking disgusting. Yes. And I was just like, they're like, bleh, bleh.
Yes, yeah.
You know, funny fact, I go to the kitchen, I grab one raw, and I would just eat it.
Dude, I can't do that either. No. I saw the first time I saw that, I was like, what did you just do?
No. People eat them like that. It's
Bing.
Normal.
Nobody eats them like that. What do you mean it's normal?
Andy,
look at our reaction.
Andy, in Colombia. In Colombia.
That's the...
In Bogota.
Bianca says BK broke burger, impossibly cheap. Hell yeah, Fuddruckers has one. It's not bad. Oh, like the vegan burger thing. I want to try it.
Isn't that I remember going there. Like I think I had been vegan for like 2 years, and I went there and I was like, I saw the type of burgers and shit they had. I was like, that type of animal, that what? And I just kept going. I was like, it was getting worse and worse as I went down the line. I was like, oh god, they got like every type of fucking animal burger. I was like.
That's so funny, man. Oh god, it's got to be great. Yeah, they do have every animal. I mean, you know, the world of meat is a crazy place to be.
It's when you're on the other side of the fence. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been on both sides now, and it's like everyone that knew me before knew that I was like.
So you used to snack out
everything.
You should fucking eat, bro.
Were you a
Taco Bell and all that?
Everything.
Pork lover, chicken,
skirt steak.
Well, you're German, so they love like fucking
I grew
sausages,
up like
dude.
Eating chicken nuggets like every day. Like my mom would cook something, and obviously like I'm pretty American. But like my mom would cook, and I was just like, "This
don't say it, dude."
I was like, "I don't think she had no."
What do you mean American? I never know.
She was in and I was like, "Mom," like now I look back and I'm like, "Did she not know what the fuck salt and pepper was? Though? Like at least no."
Hey,
and I was like,
it's okay.
sorry, Mom. Just,
No, don't play.
I'm sorry. But the
Ostrich?
cooking, once I moved here, I was like, oh, shit, that's what seasoned food tastes like?
Oh, that's hilarious. Well,
So I would be there, and I was like the most stubborn child. I'd be like, they're like, I ain't eating that shit. Dad would be like, you ain't leaving the table. I'm just like, I'm going to win this race.
I'll be here all night.
Mom comes back like an hour later with McDonald's, and I'm just like, they're like,
I'll take that. I'll take it. Thanks, Ma. That's awesome. Fuck it. Hey, kids will be kids. It's a tough place to be. I love it.
Bianca, Chris is single and needs a Latin girlfriend.
Oh, PSA. That's hilarious.
Hello, Chile.
Adobo and chill. She says. Was that like Netflix and chill? That's hilarious. That's too funny. When is that gonna be a shirt? That's hilarious.
Right.
That's got to be the T-shirt.
No, right now is a season of quarantine and chill. Right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Right now it is the season to kind of be alone, right? To be by yourself.
Yes, to like
isolate.
whip up conversation and actually talk to people for
Yeah,
sure.
right. Everybody, all you fucking.
All you fuck boys are fucked
Yeah.
up. All you fuck boys are fucked
Exactly. You guys got to build up that personality.
Yeah, for real.
Better find you a hobby.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Right? Yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out, man. It's about to get real, as Cardi says. Yeah, man. Ostrich. Bianca said.
Look out for the new
Ostrich
coronavirus album dropping soon. We're gonna cut. No.
Yeah, right. Verona Cyrus. That's gonna be
Verona Cyrus.
Verona Cyrus. I'm telling you, man. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be it. Oh no.
That's gonna be the hit.
For real, my mind just went nuts with ideas. Anyway.
Yeah.
What are the other things we talk about? The craziness, man. The toilet paper hunt.
Oh
Wow.
man, so I'm sure. Well, I don't know if you have, but there's
Everybody
a
have
video.
toilet paper at home? Everybody write yes or no in the chat.
Do
Please.
you have? Are you stocked? Or are you folding squares and
Stocked or blocked? What's it gonna be?
Are you?
For real, right? You guys are like finding all sorts of techniques. Origami with the oh man. Toilet paper looks like a catalog now. They're just flipping through it. Yeah, it's just
Maximum white bitch.
unbelievable, dude. I'm telling you, man. Everybody's just hard times these days. Everybody's
We're stacked.
Stacked.
Hey Bianca, don't give that
Of course,
away.
because she was in charge of it.
Yeah, I was like, you guys handle that, and like I had stopped buying, and I'm like, I regretted it instantly. I was like, but then they had the the mindset to actually get it. We have to.
Mom's
Oh,
moving,
we're
so
gonna have to fight for toilet paper. Ooh.
Oh, shit. Well,
No, don't worry, Sedano's.
good luck, guys. Yeah.
50 cents a roll.
My
They
mom
still
says,
have-
"Love you guys. We love you too, mom."
Hi, we love
Yay.
you too.
And we have toilet paper, thankfully.
Yes. Oh,
We need to get more.
no,
Yeah.
no. I was gonna
We
say
have enough
that.
for a year. So
I'm
we're
gonna
not.
Amazon a couple bidets. I'm good. No.
earlier last week.
Same thing.
Anyways, we didn't have any and we couldn't find any, and then I actually went out like shopping with my mom, and at the same time he went to Walgreens and we all got like a whole bunch. It was crazy. It got us scary for a second.
Well, we normally buy like the big pack, so they bought an additional
There is
big
no
pack.
more.
No, but they had
wow.
bought an additional one, so we were good. We had 2 big packs of toilet paper and paper towel.
Epic, man.
So we were like, all right, we're good.
It's crazy seeing all the people on on social media.
The Rona,
Yeah, Verona
virus.
Verona. It's crazy seeing all the people on social media. You see like all their shopping carts just stacked up with ramen noodles and all sorts of wildness.
Yeah, it's
You're
like
just like whoa.
like all those people that were extreme couponers and had
Yeah.
their bug out shelter.
Andy says that he feels he could be a sugar daddy with all the toilet paper he has.
Andy,
Right, that's
dog,
gonna
I
be.
got these cheeseburgers, doc.
Oh, if you need a
Let me
sugar
get
baby,
that toilet paper, doc. No, we're good.
that's some cheeseburgers.
Yeah, and I just everything just keeps bringing me back. It's like, oh wait, I have to move during this shit.
Damn, people are gonna
Fuck.
have to start bartering for shit now. It's gonna have to be.
I'll trade you some of Bianca's bananas.
Have you seen this curbside pickup from like all these places now? They're dropping shit off on the curb for people to pick
Oh
up.
yeah. I ordered Uber Eats and they're like, oh, like, no, wait, yeah, it was Uber Eats and no. Let me rephrase that. It was Chipotle. They texted me and they were like, do you want it brought to you or do you want us to just leave it at the door? And I was like, Leave it at the door.
Leave it at the door. Yeah.
And then I got a picture, and she was like, left it in the fucking plant.
Whoa.
Like I was like, there, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Good luck fishing it out, asshole.
Get it in the plant. It's spiky and it pokes you. No?
Yeah. What was the logic behind that, lady? What happened, man? Bianca says OnlyFans about to start accepting toilet. Ah!
Damn.
That's hilarious. Bianca got the jokes today, man. That's crazy, man. Bianca, where's the flame emojis?
Bianca, where are you? Just come over right down the street.
That's hilarious. Yeah, all the streamers and all the the social media folks are out there, man. They're hustling these days.
No, my favorite meme is the one with like the Tom Cruise thing. It's like the normal people who are like, they're like, what do I do? And then the gamers are like,
oh,
isolation, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it's and the worst part is everybody looks at me because they know I never get out of the house anyway. Everybody's like, bro, this is perfect for you. You never.
It's like, bro,
that's true.
We're playing Street Fighter. We got it on that. No.
Right, a lot of video games these days. Charlie with the chub in the comments. Thank you, man. It's also
the one that you play video games with.
No, that's Miguel's brother.
Miguel Charlie.
It's also a smiley face, but it's a smiley face chub.
Which is it, Charlie?
Yeah, and ironically, right above Bianca says, "I'm packing, my guy," which is hilarious. It's very ironic with the little chub on the bottom.
Are you packing?
Oh, hey. You hear a needle drop. That's the best, man. Quarantine times, man. It's pretty insane. I bet I've been playing some acoustic guitar. I got a song in the works. Working on something.
Yeah.
You know, that's trying to do that. Guys, should be getting back to the editing. Should be editing clips for the videos. I should be catching up. Should be taking this time.
I think you're gonna have enough time.
Gives us a winky. Gives us a winky face.
Dun 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 dun.
No, plenty of time. Yeah. The lovely Claudia's been working from home.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? How do you feel? Going nuts?
Yes.
Dude, it'd be so awesome if a lot of people get to just permanently work from home. It's like once they figure it out, it's like, oh shit, like
no, we're
not everyone, obviously, because there's certain people that
we're psychologically we need that.
I've been working from home for 3 years.
But you go out every freaking day.
Because I'm stuck in my house all day.
Exactly.
So it's like the opposite. It's like that's my office. So like it's like as soon as I'm like shut down, I slap that fucking laptop down. I'm like, wah! I'm like,
exactly. All right, guys, but I haven't been living at all. I haven't gone anywhere.
Well, I mean, recently or
yeah, like in the last few days?
Well, yeah, that's
last few days, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, I stayed home pretty much most of this week, other than coming to here.
Yeah, right. Very like close quarters. Yeah.
Quarantine. He's in a sterile suit every day. You know.
It's true.
What are you
Gloves
doing?
all day.
What are you doing now that you're staying at home at night instead of always partying? Wow.
I bought a grappling hook.
You did.
I've been on Amazon. I'm just like they're like bug out gear. No.
Right, everybody's gonna be on Groupon buying like, those tasers.
No, you're getting hit with the shipping on Amazon. And you're like, fuck, it's not gonna come till April. What? No, fuck, cancel that shit. No.
Yeah, for real, right? All the shipping. It's like, see that shit in 2 months. Or what? Yeah, no. It's a circus out there right now, man. Bianca said I just got cleared to work from home. Can't wait. And she said you bought it. Andy says we would become serial killers. Yeah, everybody's already kind of going crazy indoors, man.
Dude, the worst video that I saw so far was like when they were, I don't know which country it was, but they had like speakers in the trunk with the windows down playing it through the speakers, and they were like, there was the Purge music, and it was just God. Like, bro, I'm like, you can't fuck around with that shit. Shit's about to get real.
I think I was in the comments of that video, and I think somebody said it was like Dominican Republic or PR or something.
Somewhere.
You know, yeah.
How many of y'all bought tickets somewhere when you were like, oh shit, coronavirus ain't shit, tickets are cheap, and now you're like, oh fuck, because I was about to do it. Trust me, like I was about to fucking get out there, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get stranded somewhere and like not have my shit.
Can't find a way back.
You know?
No, and then there's Canada closed borders and all sorts of stuff.
That is an original Aladdin genie, and that's actually Aladdin and Abu and the lamp and everything, and Jasmine's down there falling over.
Yeah, I gotta pick up Jasmine there. Yeah, thanks. Well, shout out to Albert Hype hanging out in the chat, dude. Thank you, dude. And yeah, man, actually, funny short story about that. I actually put that thing together. I got all those pieces separately, and I just like kind of just realized they all go together, and so that became a fun display. So thanks for noticing that, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, a good time, man. I think I even made a video about it a long time ago. If you go on the Shut Up Let's Talk Toys page, you'll see it there.
All that reminds me of right now is the Trevor Noah.
The Trevor Noah? Which one?
When he was like there, and like he was like there talking about Italy and everyone on the balcony, he's like partying and talking and singing, and then he's like, if we do this in New York, and he starts singing Aladdin, and they're like, shut the fuck up, and he's just like, all right, I guess no.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, if that was out here, man, people would just be like, somebody would kill the party.
They'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would do. Yeah, but they'd probably say it in a Cuban accent, right? Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm like
South Florida. What do you mean? You're
looking at the wrong person there for that.
That would be it, right? And they wouldn't have all those balconies, right? It's because of all the balconies. That's why it gets spread out, right? Because it gets spread because they're so close together.
I mean, they tried like in Brickell, but it's like, come on, guys, you gotta like all tune into like 93.5 or something and sync up and like get the same shit blasting, so it's like real, you know?
Right. We need like a Hey Arnold moment like that. Like
we need some Monty Python shit where they're like there with their fucking flying apartment, like battling each other. No.
Yeah,
I just went too far.
That's the place to aim, dude. Why not? Why not, man? This is the time to go where nobody's gone before. I guess I don't know. I'm just trying to hype everybody up. Yeah, I'm trying to hype you guys up while everybody's sitting at home looking out the window. Like, I gotta fire you guys up in some way.
It's like, hello, it's me.
Is it meat you're looking for? That's what we came up with earlier. Anyway, what the hell? What are we talking about? So craziness is one of the topics, man. Everybody is kind of going crazy outside. I've seen some of the grocery store fights. That's not a good time. That's terrible.
No, like I was saying earlier, the funniest one is the one with the pallet of toilet paper that comes out and they overdub it with like Walking Dead zombies like ripping people's like flesh after pulling the toilet paper out of the freaking pallet.
Oh my God. You're tempting me to play the Cardi B video again since we played it so far, like in the beginning of the episode. Should we do it more time?
You want me to get another one?
Oh yeah,
sure.
I think we're
thank you, my love.
Feeling a little light here.
I think it is time for another beer. Yes.
I'll put the beer.
Oh yes, thank you.
Let me weigh it.
Let's go. Oh. I think it's about
it's about yay ready.
It's about lighting up for another beer.
Moonshine.
All right, guys. We played this in the beginning of the episode. If anybody missed it, you're welcome.
I'm sorry, everyone. You've already heard it from me, probably. But.
It is pretty amazing. So sit back and enjoy, folks.
Deal with it.
Where is it? All right, let me just bring it up really quick. Uh-oh.
A bit scared.
Enjoy, folks.
Shit is real.
How do you hear those things? How do you hear something so brilliant? Like, where does that come from? What?
I don't know how, man. Like, when I saw that, I was just like, I obviously sent it. I was like, everyone, guys,
that is
here's the song of the day.
That is like that's like peak human creativity. We've reached like the Renaissance is back, guys. Like, I'm telling you, it's a crazy time right now, man. Yeah. So I can't believe that video exists in the same reality as us.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't believe this whole. I mean, like, okay, on the real though. I mean, we've got like the economy. How many of our friends, like at least like 70% of our friends right now, are not working or are in the unknown of whether they're gonna have a job after this shit blows over. So like this shit's gonna be like fucked up. Like, we don't know how long it's gonna take for everything to rebound on the economy, to get tourism to travel again, to like solve all this shit, and like everyone to be like, oh shit, not on edge and like not freak out. Like, dude, like you go somewhere, someone coughs and you're like,
oh my God, dude, we were at the grocery store the other day, somebody coughed, we went in the opposite direction. That shit was like Bro, it was like a deflection. We just went like just like a ricochet. It was amazing. I've never turned that quick in my life, dude. I almost caught whiplash turning around. It was nuts, dude. It was nuts. Claudia had the cart. She's like, I heard the screech of the tires.
I was like, not that way.
I had to get go to the bank to get like my cashier's check.
Right?
And I'm like there like this, like,
for
I'm
real.
gonna lower my heart rate to the slowest possible and breathe so like thinly that it's like right here.
Oh man.
And then people cough and you're just like, oh,
For real.
motherfucker.
Everybody just walking around like with the fucking shirt up to the shit.
And
I'm
you
telling
just,
you,
like,
man.
you just want to be like, coronavirus. No.
Right? The shirt smells so good. Claudia cleaned it like she did the laundry, and now the shirt smells so good. Shout out to Mash Company for this very comfortable, good smelling shirt. Shout out to both of you. Cigar in the chat says 6 feet apart, y'all. Up 6. This is 6 feet. This is with metric system.
This is my impression of a hot dog.
Andy says aguardiente. We don't have any.
we
should have got
should.
some.
No. Everclear is the substitute for hand sanitizer.
That's the drink of choice. That's the drink of choice these days.
Everclear and aloe makes perfect hand sanitizer.
No, we should just get aguardiente and a shot a day.
We should get a shot
Licorice.
at least. It
At
is very
least.
licorice. Like I'm not a huge fan.
I'm very traumatized from aguardiente.
Why?
It has to be served chill.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
No matter
definitely.
what.
Definitely.
Let's just put it that way.
Yes, it has to.
Bad trauma.
Yeah, I mean the aguardiente is one of those. It either you have a great night or the worst night.
Best
Bianca
served
says,
chilled.
Yes. My friend handed me something and I flinched. Fear keeps us alive. Oh, damn. I mean,
Definitely.
it's true, man. It is pretty insane. I've seen people wiping down everything, before they touch everything. I mean, we've been kind of doing it ourselves too. I wash my I wash my hands a pretty good amount normally.
I wash my hands before I
wash my. Oh man, I push my fingers into my eye. It's like that's not Corona friendly,
my hands
guys.
before
Slip lot near. What did I just say? Slip not near.
Slip blah. So
Anyway.
blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
Bumba club man.
Crazy times, folks. I can't even get my words out. Kills
Order in the
everything, even your
court.
soul.
Order in the court. No.
No,
Ding ding.
no, fucking. What's it called? Where's our coasters?
Yeah, where are they?
Where have our coasters
I
gone?
found them.
Nice. Good choice, man. Well, not good choice. Good eye is what I meant to say.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, look, Chris hooked us up
Got
with
that
these
money,
awesome.
dog, that money. No.
Whoa, damn, whoa.
Whoa.
Shit,
Gas.
something crazy.
There's
Yeah,
something we're
that
gonna-
gasp was in
We're just
HD.
we're gonna put that over there. And
Cool.
you get one.
Duck Hunt. Wow.
And
Thank
I'll
you.
take Mario 3 for this one. Mario 2. Okay. No.
So what's everybody currently doing, man? Well, besides watching the show, obviously. What the hell is everybody? Because I hope everybody's not out. I have to go to work, unfortunately, but a lot
But
of
he
people do
works
get to
at
stay
a
on.
lab.
He's in a sterile environment
Yes. I
was
with
trying not to mention that,
full
but okay.
medical lab coat.
Oh.
He's not in a lab. He's a doctor of
real.
laboratory.
Right, I'm a
laboratory
brain
service.
surgeon. I just live very humbly.
He's a doctor of laboratory services.
Yes. Anyway, good. Hand sanitize your ass, people. Sanitize your ass with your hand,
Yes.
please. Yeah.
I heard the best thing is I haven't confirmed it, but I think you can stream like they're gonna like maybe start releasing movies straight to stream.
Oh, the movie theaters, man.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna be releasing movies at home. That's. I wonder how many people are gonna start preferring it. Like, it's just interesting. I wonder what the conversion rate's gonna be.
I don't know. I mean, once the shit, if and when shit get, I mean, when shit hits the fan. I'm sorry, guys. Let me not be so pessimistic. When
Right now,
shit
the
gets
fan is like,
better,
"What are you talking about?"
if and when Walking Dead. No,
The fan is like,
I'm sure people are. I mean, everyone like. I mean, ever since you've been able to reserve a seat at a movie theater, like it's become a better experience for everyone. You know.
It's a
Yeah.
nice
So like,
time.
you're like, if
theater's
shit went, I'm like, if it gets better, if the world comes
Oh.
back to plate, no. Dark, bleak, black matter. No, so yeah, I mean, like, I don't think the movies are gonna deteriorate. Like,
no, people love going to the. People need that humongous. People need, because the thing is, the big screen forces your head to just watch that screen. So you're not avoiding it, no matter what you're doing.
Bianca's like, we only expect the apocalypse in this house.
Chris, there is no if. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of scary thinking about this whole martial law shit that everybody's kind of talking about. Everybody's throwing around these words. You know, it's really funny that like now there's new creepy words, because before the word quarantine used to be kind of creepy. It's just that's like any new normal word these days. You know, isolation is a new normal word these days.
It's like
now the weird words. Yeah.
Quarantine.
Do you guys think the government is controlling us by it?
Well, I mean, I think the government controls us in many other ways, like, but not in that way. I mean, I don't think they have any. Even them, I feel like they're even shitting themselves.
Because one of the conspiracies says that all this virus was created by the government. And
yeah, there's like a lot of conspiracies. There's like, it originated in Wuhan. They had their disease. They wanted it to infect humans faster. They bred it. They made it. And Agent Smith and Jack and Jill.
They went up the hill. Oh my god!
There's like the conspiracy, you know, like that they like bred this virus and like made it to the way that it can accelerate in human like genome and stuff. And then like they're like, oh, like it leaked out and shit. Like there's like so many different things. Like at the end of the day, we don't fucking know.
Well, I'm not gonna back up the theory one bit, but I will ask. I'm not gonna back it up one bit, but I will ask both of you guys a question because I haven't seen it myself. Are there any politicians with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
the mayor here has it. Yeah, what the fuck? No, the mayor has it.
But the funny thing is that the politicians that have it, they're for some reason, I read an article. I do not remember.
Should I talk about the article?
Should
I read it?
Yes.
We're gonna shout out to Mikey. I just make art.
Oh no, this is that 5-page shit.
We're gonna summarize just the first.
Yes, please skim through that.
Just the first page.
Skim through that, please, because
No,
that shit is.
I'm not even gonna summarize. I'm just gonna say this.
But the first first one is not as good as the second page.
Well, please mention the Celine Dion part. That's my favorite. That's so funny to me.
All right, well,
why don't you read one per 4
I'm just gonna say something. There's been at least 15 different CEOs of major corporations stepping down in the past few months. Major corporations. Hold on, let me find the Celine. Oh, so I was like, where is that shit? So the whole thing was like about like Tom Hanks got arrested 48 hours for like after like this corona shit when he was saying like, oh, I got coronavirus. Supposedly he's like in this huge pedophilia ring with like the Epsteins and Weinsteins and all that shit. And they're saying that Celine Dion and Madonna, Charles Barkley, Kevin Spacey, all these people have this shit. It's like this huge thing. I think, and I found the source. I think it was like from like QAnon or some shit. And it's already been like they've like said like Oprah's a part of this like ring and all this shit. And it's been like debunked. But do you ever really know?
It's so funny. Oh, here's something interesting. Oprah and what's his name? He's in those Fast 9 movies, man. No offense to anybody, but black dude. What's his name?
Tyrese?
No, the British one. The one that has his own movie with The Rock now.
Someone in the crowd. Oh, fuck.
Man, I can't remember his name. It's not, man.
The Stubbs and Hobbs or whatever?
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw, whatever that shit's called.
Oh, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Oh, man. Sorry, real quick in the chat. Albert in the chat says, I panicked when the NBA canceled the rest of the season. I cried. Damn. Well, I don't know if you literally mean, but I can't blame you. That sucks, dude.
Bring you to sports.
Sports ball.
Marble
sports.
Marble Sports just celebrated like their 700,000th subscriber. It's the new sports of our coronavirus future.
Yeah, you know what? If we could, shout out to Marble. Look up Marble Race.
It's,
and you showed it to me.
Jelly, I think it's like JELLE Marble Race.
It is amazing.
It's riveting because
it is riveting. Yes, that's the word. That's the right word.
That's like literally the word. Because I
drank the old beer.
You're like, that one's warm. Mm-hmm. But they name them. They were like, oh, that she's getting through there. She's getting a little bit this and like he's narrating like it's NASCAR, bro. It's like amazing. Please check out it. Jelly Marble Race.
And all the different marbles have different names and personalities. I
deep
love
blues coming around. Will he get flagged? Will he get the deep left? Going around to the right and going down to the
I don't know how that guy is so good at commentating or commenting. Yeah, over those things. Marble Race. Something came out of this. Yes. I'm telling you, man. That shit is the best. It's so entertaining.
Didn't we spend like an hour the other day watching a little Marble?
Okay, I'm one of these people that's guilty of like when I find something, I'm like the world
must know. Oh man, and I'm glad you showed it to us.
So
Someone's gonna get a job by commentating on an inanimate object racing. That's new jobs. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that guy already had a job.
He nailed
He is now secure.
That man picked it up. 700,000 subscribers and growing.
They even were like, they're like, fuck. Like ESPN was like running like reruns from their like 2018 race on there. Like there was like a whole day of like they were playing like all these old reruns of like these like experimental games like esports and shit.
A bunch of NBA stars got this Corona bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it's a little.
Speaking of the NBA, a bunch of them have that.
Isn't it a little conspicuous?
Kevin Durant. That's a heavy, big name. And you know what's crazy though? The fact that he has it, but like nobody's like, he's not like nobody's concerned one tiny bit. I think the problem is everybody looks at him and they're like, well, you know what? You're one of like the richest basketball players these days, so you'll be fine. Which, I mean, it does kind of make sense. Did anybody see? I posted some goofy link earlier that the CEO of Amazon was asking people to donate.
Yes, that got me so freaking upset.
Bezos?
Yes, dude. The
Yes, he's
richest
asking.
documented guy in the world. The richest documented guy.
Yes, he's asking for donations when he's like, oh.
Super funny.
For what though?
To
To
donate
help.
to the Amazon fund, some shit, to help.
Basically to help for the research
the
and
virus.
people fighting the
Yeah.
virus and everything.
I didn't even click the article, to be honest, and maybe I should have, but just the article kind of the headline kind of gave it away, so I was like, yeah, I'm already kind of annoyed
And-
by it.
And funny because just this week an article came out saying that one of the majors of one of the main cities here in South Florida donated his salary to help people pay for their bills.
There you go. There you go. I
But
mean, that's
did
the
he?
Nintendo approach. You know, Nintendo did really bad recently, and then they actually, the top CEOs of the company took a 40% at least pay cut to help pay the other employees. So they do cool shit like that. Before any of this.
I went from 400,000 to 300,000.
What accent was that? Where is that from?
Yeah.
That was kind of like
I don't know.
like at the pub, right? At the,
These things just come out.
you use some
you know?
Coldplay behind you out for that. What is some Coldplay shit going on? You sound like one of the Beatles almost. Like, I can't do that.
Come
I
out,
can't.
guys. You know, just come going around.
Don't
my
make new
papa
jobs,
called me
eh?
Yesterday.
They can't manufacture much,
How
though.
much?
Trump/Nixon accent. Oh.
Okay.
Oh God, what is that? Yeah, right.
The COVID. No, the metal video.
A lot of
We
creativity.
should put that one next. We should put that.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll exit with
the
that.
public
we'll exit.
announcement.
We could exit with that one.
The metal public announcement. PSA. Public service announcement.
Yeah, any which one of those.
One of those.
Any one of the PSA,
Okay.
ASP, SAP. SAP is when the stuff was in Spanish, right? They used to be on the TV when they would start a show and it was like dubbed in Spanish or something.
Yes.
It was,
Was it?
SAP? Yeah, it was sitting in the corner, right under like the TV 14 or whatever.
So
it was.
that
Was
would, that would mean that they will have like CC caption or something like that.
Caption, or they would like the audio would change to like Spanish. It was like some
yeah,
shit like
the audio. Sorry, the
Something
audio will
like that.
change to Spanish.
old TV techniques.
We used it.
Rona.
The Sharona virus.
Coronavirus.
That's the worst. So many, man. I'm telling you, and you know what's? I posted a meme like a week ago or something. It's so true. Get ready for the next 5 years of rappers using coronavirus as a simile and a metaphor. Yeah, they will. I'm sick like coronavirus.
Bro, like you put in that like already and you just search and it's like I could find a new coronavirus song for like every post. It was like everything.
Unbelievable,
Yes.
man. The playlist. Have you seen these like Spotify coronavirus playlists?
Oh.
Down with the sickness, disturbed, and all sorts of like Britney Spears toxic. Yes, all these sick hits, deep cuts. You know, I'm telling you, man, I can't deal with it, man. There's so many. Giovanni says, "Good to see you guys staying healthy. Good to see you being healthy and talking to us, man. Seriously though,
Yes.
man, because." You know, no offense to anybody also, but I know Gio spent quite some time in China, so, you know, it's
Why- yeah, that was a long time.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's just like,
Gio, he doesn't mean it.
well, I don't, to be honest, I haven't kept up with Gio's life and time, so I don't know when's
you
the
in
last time he
Miami?
was there.
Are you in Miami?
He's been back for a very long time.
I don't know that. Me and Gio clearly need to hang out more then, because I thought he was visiting
High
when
five,
last
Gio.
time.
No, he's back. He's back. He's here.
Well, good to have you back, goddammit.
We love you, Gio.
We do love you, Gio.com.
I'm gonna have to like
.net.org.
find the picture of you and Jonathan with your police shirts.
Police
I have it
shirts?
somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
What is
I'm gonna
the
send it
police?
to you. They were both wearing the same police shirts. The
Oh,
band, the
I
police.
thought you meant like, you know, like a uniform.
No, the police outfit. They were like, we're gonna hit. No.
The police group, man. Anyway, man. Gio is also an amazing photographer, by the way. If anybody is, I don't know, I don't know since when, man. It seems that Gio just had this talent all of a sudden. He started taking pictures and they were all good.
Dude, it was
amazing.
crazy. Like,
It was
I
amazing.
just remember like meeting him way back, like, you know, at Leanna's apartment, I think is where I met him.
Yeah.
And then it was just like all of a sudden he was like poof, gone. And then the photography was just everywhere. I was like, damn, dude, those fucking the vantage points, the angles, perspectives. I've always appreciated. That's why like he shot a lot of our original band pictures. Still waiting on that Dropbox though.
Did he take those pictures? That's awesome.
He took our original band pics and
That's
everything.
nice.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know,
Well,
we'll
photographers
one day get our page like, you know, together, right, Brandon and Eric? If you guys, we'll get that shit together.
Well, thankfully-
use them.
Photographers must be doing okay these days, right? Got to be at least 6 feet away. They're doing all right. They got good zoom lenses and all that good stuff. So they're fine, right? That's an industry that'll probably stay, right?
We had such a blast. It sucked though because like we went to the last hour when it like started getting dark and shit. The mosquitoes were everywhere, and then it was just like we
great.
were all like there like going for so long that it was just like we didn't really get to like chill after the shoot. And I felt so bad. I was like, bro, Gio, next time, bro, got you. Still
Hell
got you,
yeah.
dog.
Hell
I always
yeah.
got you, dog.
It's funny how many things get put on hold because of this bullshit. Everybody's like, yeah, bro, I'll hit you up whenever the shit's done. It's like, I'll see you when I see you. It's such a crazy, it's such a funny...
We'll be fine. Like we've
life on hold.
got like if like the shit hits the fan, we're gonna do like our Rick Grimes and shit. We're gonna like everyone's gonna be like go.
Well, you
we
got your
meet-
grapple hook.
We meet here. I got my grappling hook. We'll meet on the second floor of this hospital. You know, the abandoned one that no one goes to.
Chris got a grapple hook, man. I think it's like one of the funniest things on the planet, but it's awesome. I think it's hilarious. It's you'll get the higher ground, Anakin. It's great.
I've got the higher ground, Anakin. Don't try it.
And now you'll have it. I love it, man. And you should, dude, you should.
Bianca's like, don't tell them the plan.
Don't tell them. Whatever.
What is that?
You will be
A grapple hook.
privately invited.
It's like a little. It's like a little hook thing that you.
no, it's
tied
not
to
a little
rope.
hook. It's a big hook.
Well, it's a big hook.
It
Yeah,
holds
because
770 pounds.
it's to
The
climb
one that
stuff. The
trucks
ninjas
have?
use the one that the ninjas use.
The one that the trucks have?
No, not a tow hook. It's a grappling hook.
It's like a tow hook, but for a human being. Basically,
What do you mean
like
for a human being?
you throw it over something, it catches onto it, and then you pull yourself up on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the concept of a grappling hook. It's very ninja-like, very.
I thought of.
and
like,
if your
trust the
support
person.
and if your support goes, good luck, bud.
Yeah, if you're over 780, you're shit out of luck. I can't
real.
help you, but
For 780, damn, 780. That's almost 800 pounds. Wow, man, that's wrecking ball
even
status.
if you're like, I think if you're over
Miley.
300 and it's not like pure, then
Right.
you're gonna have a problem too. So
What I love is that once this whole thing is over, you're gonna have that grappling hook around, and I'm excited to see what events you're gonna bring that out in. You're gonna be like, hey, God, let's bust out this bad boy.
be like, I'm gonna take this grappling hook with my bug out bag. No.
Anybody want to hop on and just
Well,
start climbing
you know,
up shit?
My parents have like a lot of land in,
Oh, that's
in
cool.
Gainesville, so I'll just be like, they're like, here, Dad,
Yeah,
have a
enjoy.
grappling hook.
Enjoy.
put it in here
What do you-
somewhere.
I'm sorry, I still have to ask. What do you use that for?
Throw it
Taking
up
over
and climb.
castles.
Oh,
yeah,
like-
taking
oh.
taking over castles.
So it's just like it's just like those like they show.
It was an
movies,
impulse
like,
buy.
you
I
throw
was
and then,
I
like,
was drunk and fucked
grab
up, and I was like, Amazon.
Say it again. What? What do you do? It's literally just to climb shit. Like people
Oh, okay,
people
okay,
that
yeah,
go,
yeah.
climb mountains, they need that. You know, if you're climbing Everest.
Yes,
Look at all
yes,
those
yes, I got it.
movies.
Yeah, I
Look at
got-
them
I
all.
got it. I
They're
got
like
it.
there.
I
They're
got it.
They're like shit. I
Yo.
can't get there.
I'm gonna have to climb up to the 3rd story. I got it. Yeah. And they just use it. How long is the grapple hook? Long
Good.
enough
It's good.
to climb to carry people. That's amazing. Do you wrap it around your hand, or how do you climb up it?
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
just do the wrap
I mean,
around?
they make.
It's cool. I've never seen one.
They
No,
make
you grab
these.
yourself like.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
No, like.
Don't you grab yourself like what?
No.
What was that?
What?
No.
Do we get
Don't you
a
get like,
rewind on that?
isn't it like climbing like a mountain?
Like a rock climbing?
Yeah.
No. Like, I mean,
Okay.
technically, yes. You could throw it up, and if you can like pull it down and get like it in a harness spot,
That'd be wild.
you
yo.
could climb and like put your hooks into the side of a rock and like do your shit. Yeah, you could do that if you were free climbing by yourself. Yes, for sure.
That's nuts. I'm putting my foot on the wall and just doing this little scoop.
They make actually these
shit
spikes,
I see in the movies.
These glove spikes that you can get.
Whoa.
For holding the rope, and then they have foot spikes also for like grabbing it with your feet.
What the fuck? Dude, I'm telling you, man. Rona gear, man. I'm telling you. Everybody better. Favorite COVID-19 meme? Oh, man. The best meme. There's so many these days.
Too many.
I'll say the most recent one.
The Cardi B?
No. Meme.
That's a meme. Oh, picture? Yeah. Well, purely picture. Yeah.
It was the mom with the baby, and it said, COVID.
Oh, God.
And it chucked.
I haven't seen that. What in the world?
I haven't seen it.
I can't even remember a lot of them. They're so digestible that it's like aspirin.
You're just it's overwhelmed. You're just like there scrolling, lost in the sauce. You're just like
just like I forget a lot of the music. I remember the video. Yes. The video stayed with me. The Cardi B that we played out twice already. Just that is the one. The country remix.
Third's the charm. No, we're gonna end it with vermicide violence. No, don't do that.
Yeah. Is everybody washing their hands at home? Everybody better be staying safe.
Are you sanitizing?
People.
Are you Lysoling?
For real, right? That's gonna be the new thing now, man. And I think the crazy part is that every day by day we hear that it like overtakes a new city, so it becomes like that image of like that horde of locusts just kind of like swarming through the city.
I've seen so many fucking crazy like conspiracy videos posted. Like I went into that little rabbit hole. That little one that was just like, anonymous posted his shit talking about shit. Then they posted the videos about like the locusts are swarming in the Midwest. The tides are swarming. Blood is swarming.
Oh god, some piano in the background. Yeah. Creepy. And you know what I love about those videos? They could never have like happy music in the background. It's always creepy music. Isn't that always funny?
Yeah,
all the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's like piano shit with like some like fucking like violin or something.
Yeah, it's it is. It's never like Hanson Umbop in the back. It's like 9/11 was a conspiracy. I'm telling you, they gotta create or turn America into an authoritarian country.
Yes, I agree 100% with Giovanni.
Hilarious.
Yes.
That's so funny. Well, I mean, shout out to Italy, who's getting the real brunt of it at the moment. Goddamn, because that's crazy. I mean,
the Pope will step down.
You know what's crazy though? I mean, we've heard a lot of it in Italy, but is there any other country that's kind of going nuts with it besides us? Obviously,
no, because
I mean, other than China, that's supposedly they're on already.
China is
they supposedly plateaued on their cases, and are
like we haven't heard Africa, we haven't heard India, no Pakistan.
Well,
like what's up with all these?
Remember, and like they said that like the minimal cases were in like Africa of all places in the world, and then there was like the meme. They were like, no, like they have like the higher resistance to the thing. It's like, no, bro, like all these fucking bullshit shit's like popping. It was like, no, bro, we can all get it, dog. We can all get this shit.
What were you gonna say about that?
Oh, China is having a relapse. Like their cases are going back up, and we are second worldwide.
Damn.
So we're about to be. It's crazy.
Russia's gonna take over.
Nah, I'm not worried about that. Like, I mean, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, no. Like, trust me. Like, I talked to some guy, and could be bullshitting. It's like bar talk when you're on travel at work. I was in a different state. One of his clients is Lockheed Martin, and
yes, but
he was like, dude, we can literally vaporize a tank from 550 miles away with no drag on the fucking recoil.
Wow.
Like we have the technology. If they were to like try to do anything to us, that we would vaporize the nuke or bomb or anything
ahead of time,
right as soon as it leaves enters airspace.
Well, I imagine it's many people's job just to monitor everything. Like it's somebody's job just to monitor what other places do that have some sort of suspicious thing. Somebody that works
telescope laser.
Like that's somebody's job. So I imagine that's probably some next level. China lied. They never got rid of. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. The telescope laser.
It's all about who gets tested, and like not everyone goes and gets tested. They're just like, I can weather this shit. Vitamin C till the day I die.
He's getting assassinated right now. Oh my god. Yeah. What's I've been seeing all these videos too in the beginning of like the whistleblowers that they kept calling them, people that were like telling everybody it's a big deal and then they end up dying, and they all sorts of crazy stuff that goes on. That's wild. I saw some video from Dominican Republic of just people passed out on the floor, dude, just like in the streets.
That was,
They were
China
all
at the beginning.
They were that was a misleading picture. They were all fucked up and drunk.
I'm just kidding.
Not to take the situation lightly.
The masks and everything are just.
Around.
Hey, I gotta bring some light to the.
Gotta bring the red, some
levity. Yeah.
Well, this is not sensationalism.
Hey, but you know what it is though? A lot of it is kind of crazy. Seeing all those kind of videos, that's the part that kind of freaks me out. Is seeing people just kind of passed out on the fucking ground. I'm just like, yo, you didn't feel sick at all before. What the hell? All of a sudden, you just fell over. How did you like
go from like 0 to like 1,000 in like a day? You're like healthy and you're like, oh, I got the Rona.
So nuts, dude.
I was talking to Alizer. It's actually really scary to think like if you come out positive, to not know if those are like your last days. Like immediately. No, it's a crazy thought.
I get it. No, for
it's
sure.
It's a crazy thought,
it's like
but it's true.
It's like, I tested positive for Corona, and I'm gonna die.
It is.
Have fun laughing at that one. What the what?
Yes.
Where was your joke at? What was that joke? What was the comedy there?
I don't know. I've clearly been drinking way too much today.
I just wanted to understand it, because that was amazing. I love it because, you know, in a way it is. Here's the thing, and I get where you're getting at there. Because here's the problem: like, it's insane to think that mortality can be just as easy as catching a flu. Like there is some sort of comedy in the fragility of life, you know, and it's kind of like, I mean, everybody obviously be serious. I think we're all under the assumption that everybody's taking the necessary precautions, so we can make
clearly
all the jokes.
Not us, but you know, no.
Well, I think
he's sterile.
Yeah, and
not in that way, no.
That was amazing. But yes, no, you got no symptoms. You're fine. You've been through it all, man, Chris. You've been, you know, you've been at social war lately. Like you've been
held back.
Yeah,
held and back again.
What about these other famous people that are getting it these days, man? That's the part that makes me laugh. Is that nobody seems to care about it. Oh man, Idris Elba and Oprah earlier.
Yeah,
the reason I brought that up. Sorry, the reason I brought that up. They're both saying that this is the world's fault. That the world deserved this, and this is just the way. The world. In some hokey ass way, like I get what you're trying to say, like in some funny like kumbaya bullshit, but like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, close your fucking mouth, man. And Oprah, you're the fucking billionaire. I mean, I get you're doing shit for people out there, but Harvey Weinstein's your buddy, so I mean, who knows what the fuck is really going on?
Yeah, for real. That shit.
Yeah, you can chill out with that shit.
Well, that's where I'm like, it all goes back to that conspiracy. It's like, yo, like imagine if that shit's true though. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if that conspiracy is true and, like, all the fucking people getting coronavirus and all the people that are stepping down as CEO is all tied to this Weinstein, Epstein shit. And it's, like, all fucking, like, this, like, and it sucks because, like, it's the only credit that you can give to this fucking guy. And I, like, hate to say it, but, like, they say that, like, this is all like Trump's like global fucking plan to like take down every single fucking scumbag. And it's a conspiracy, obviously. It's the one that I shared with you guys read it.
But that wouldn't that make Trump some sort of hero? By that logic,
is he a hero or an anti-hero? You know,
anti-hero, baby.
Well, obviously it's some vigilante shit. It's like Spawn, but I'm just saying, it's like, was that what that conspiracy theorist is getting at? That it's his master plan to take down these rapists and pedophiles and things like that. It's like, is that what I'm getting?
I mean, that's the conspiracy. I mean, you guys.
That's hilarious.
You guys saw the same story I said, like I saw. So it's like, but it's like, dude, just imagine if that shit was like the reality and that's what was going on. And it's like, dude, it would be like, how it's like the global reset. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna pause the world for a second.
It's like hungry hippos when
we're just gonna pause, guys. We gotta like clean our asses out of every country.
Literally.
And
everybody wash their ass.
Almost a violation there, but like, yeah. And we'll pick up good as new in 2 months, guys. See you there. No.
Yeah, right. There's a pause button on life, right? For real. Soul says everybody got to wash their ass. Yeah, wash your ass twice.
I heard bidets are going out of stock.
Right? The Home Depot, them shit's probably sold out these days, right? Everybody, all this.
The bidet attachment gone. It's
Watch,
gone.
and all the efficiencies these days. Watch, they're gonna come with bidets. Watch, that's gonna be the new thing. Every bathroom's gonna come with a bidet these days.
Oh my god.
A bidet these days. All right.
Bidet you.
Bidet days. Bidet days. What? Bidet day. Anti-hero Giovanni says, not the one we deserve, but the one we need. Oh, Christ
Right.
almighty. Oh, no.
When you live to see yourself become the villain.
Oh God.
Where is he?
It's like Batman and Louis Armstrong, like, what a wonderful
No,
world.
no. What Two-Face said. He's like, when you're the hero and you see
was
yourself
Two-Face?
become the villain.
Was that the Dark Knight?
That was my where is he?
I remember when that Two-Face scene came on, and then like he turns his head and you just see his face doing all this weird shit. They're like, wow. Man, I have the Dark Knight. I never saw the third one, the third Batman movie. Did you see it, love? What's it called? The Dark Knight Returns? I don't fucking know. What's the
Wait,
third
which one?
Batman movie? The Christopher Nolan one.
I believe it is. My name is Bane.
Oh, I never saw
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the one I
the
didn't
third
see.
one.
Yeah,
Third Nolan one. I forget what it's called.
I heard the voice was funny. I heard the voice was so funny.
That's it.
Yeah.
It was like I vaguely remember because like I grew up watching the '90s Batman with
Look.
what's his
Animated
name?
series?
Yeah,
The
with,
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight
there you
Rises.
go,
Rises.
Gio.
What did I say? Returns?
Yeah. I remember the Dark Knight. I think Batman wasn't Batman Returns like the first one. I don't even know, man. There's a Batman Forever
Origins.
Returns, Batman, and yeah, there's a lot. It's time to freeze.
Yeah.
I'm Arnold.
Oh, yeah. That one was amazing.
That was like the worst.
It was the best word. They had the bat nipples. They had the nipples on the bat suit. You remember
Yes,
that? Yeah,
yeah.
that was just the worst
Chris
thing
O'Donnell,
ever.
bro. That seal, bro. Kissed by
That was a different
rose on-
movie, wasn't it?
No, that's the Chris O'Donnell one. With
Well, Chris
Seal.
O'Donnell was in two of them. He
There
was in
Batman and
the one
Robin
before that.
and Batman Forever.
Forever. I think that
There
was
you
the
go.
one. Yeah, the one with Jim Carrey. That was the one.
Ooh.
That song is amazing, man. Some Desert Rose. No, not Desert Rose. Kiss from a
Desert-
Rose. Desert Rose is
Desert
Sting.
Rose.
Yeah, that's a Sting.
No, to me, I think Final Fantasy VII. I'm like the Desert Rose. Ruby,
Oh, that new Final
Ruby
Fantasy-
weapon. How you fucking kill us all. No.
Oh man, I've been playing some Assassin's Creed Origins these days. I'm having a good time with that Assassin's Creed. I've been
Only an hour per day.
at times like 5.
He's limited. You know, he's got that recess interval. No.
I've been playing it a shitload,
KK,
man.
KK.
It's wild, man. I got this a lot of. By the way, if any
Pre-order, Gio. Pre-order that deluxe edition, bro. Come on. get
Final
on
Fantasy
that.
VII remake, honestly,
The
I didn't-
demo was so beautiful, bro. The demo was
Oh
godly.
yeah, I still gotta get it.
That's like childhood. Like I've for me it was like, dude, like if of all games that I was gonna sit back and like put my time, because like I don't put time into gaming anymore, but like for Final Fantasy VII, like that was like an epic masterpiece of storytelling and like I mean,
Nostalgia.
obviously it was one of the, other than the Spirits Within, which I don't count that as a Final Fantasy film.
The movie.
But like Final Fantasy VII generated like a movie,
Advent Children. I had it on the PSP. Speaking of,
yeah, dude.
great.
Like, I mean, like, dude, that story was literally like beautiful. Like, it
I didn't even know what the story was going. I didn't play the game.
I'm telling
in
you,
Advent
like-
Children, I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I
the
was just
story was
enjoying
literally a beautiful masterpiece. Like, they had like
Some KC masterpiece.
Yeah, great soundtrack by Nobuo Uematsu.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uematsu.
Yeah,
Shit.
Nobuo.
Nobuo Uematsu.
I love the metal versions of those songs. Like the ones from Advent Children.
fucking, the
One
Black
Wing
Mages,
Angel.
The Black Mages.
Black Mages.
Yeah,
sick
bro.
guitar work sounded great. You can't game for an hour. You guys great.
Yeah, dude, you'll get through like 3 cutscenes and like do like one battle and be like done.
In the demo, you mean?
No, I'm
what?
just saying. Yeah.
Oh, in Final Fantasy.
Nobuo Uematsu.
I saw Nobuo. What?
Nagasaki.
Where? When? How?
No,
That's
What
like.
is that?
she saw him
Yeah, where?
perform.
That's
Where?
awesome.
Where, Binks? Where?
That's super cool.
What is...
Nobuo is he's the guy that made all the music for the Final Fantasy video game.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
like,
Oh, that's
I mean,
It's
like,
amazing
I'm
orchestral
telling you,
stuff.
as a child, like, I think the game, this was a game that actually had commercials and was
Yeah,
one
dude.
of the first games to have, like, CG, like, 3D CG for a game.
Was it like 4 discs that it came with?
3 for Final Fantasy 7, 4 discs for Final Fantasy 8.
So crazy. 4 different CDs the thing would come with.
But like everyone knows
Long
the part,
game.
like you actually, it was such great character development. And you read so much. It was like you're reading a book and a movie at the same time.
Yeah.
You cry at that one point. You literally are like, you get so attached to these characters that when shit goes wrong, and you all know what it is if you play the game, shit was real.
I've been there. Anybody got teary-eyed in some video games? Red Dead 1 got me.
Doo doo doo.
Have you ever? What's the last movie you cried? I know you don't play that many games.
Yeah, I do not.
What's the last movie that got you? She's giving me the look like this is gonna be embarrassing.
Final Fantasy Symphony at the Adrian Arts.
Movie.
Sick. Which one? Spanish movie?
Yeah.
What's it called? For the people at home.
Your Spanish speakers. Audience, yeah.
Who else?
I think it's called like Al Alma or something like that. It's on.
Into the
Amazon.
mic, my love. Into the mic. Into the mic, please. Who?
Don't
What
talk
is
to
it?
us.
Al Alma or something like on Amazon Prime. It's super like corny.
I'm gonna have to break to the restroom.
Yeah, honestly, you know what? I think we're about that time, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh wait, then let's put the. Let's put the.
Oh, the
code.
metal.
B.
All right, well,
Oh,
We're gonna put you
yeah,
guys
metal.
on
Yes.
some.
Yes.
Wait, what?
no, nothing.
I don't know.
I
Two
thought-
ideas happened at once.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna play the Cardi B.
No,
No, we're gonna play the metal
The
one.
metal one.
The metal one. We're gonna leave you guys
Yes.
with a public service announcement.
With a PSA. And shout out to all the people that have made this content that we're showing. I would want to give them a shout out.
Take care of yourselves.
Take
Yes,
care of yourselves.
Please quarantine.
Wash your hands.
Please quarantine. That's
Stay
right.
Wash your
home.
ass,
Stay home,
people.
please.
Wash your ass, wash your face, not in
As
that order.
everyone has, as the chat
I'm
has
the serious
requested,
one.
please wash your ass.
Yes, yeah, twice if you can.
Do not go out in public.
No. And yes, folks, we're gonna leave you guys with the metal PSA as we said. Thank you for hanging out in episode 114. The chat was lit as I hoped, and it definitely was. Thank you everybody in the chat for hanging out. Have a good rest of the night. In the meantime, folks, love, peace, chicken grease. No, tonight. No, tonight we hung out.
Vegan chicken grease. No.
Thank you very much to the lovely Claudia and Chris for hanging out tonight. Do you want to plug your social media at all, love, or no?
I'm good.
And for you, my man.
Good luck.
Good luck. Stay safe.
Transient jet lag ectomycin.
On Instagram.
You'll find me. Just if you're here, you know who I am.
You know. Inquire within. In the meantime, folks, love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street. And wash your hands.
Yes.
Wash your hands. Look both ways before you cross the street and 6 feet apart.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna pull this shit up right now.
Yes.
Stay
Thanks,
tuned
man.
for the PSA.
Yes. And thank you, Andy. Andy said good show. Thanks, man. Everybody take care, folks. You know, I just want everybody to be safe, guys, no matter what the hell happens, all right? I love seeing you guys in the chat. I hope you guys love hanging out with us. Be safe, everybody. I'm begging you. Later.
Where is it? Where is it?